to squat, we start with a block, or you can, if you haven't got a yoga block, it doesn't have to be a yoga block, just get a few books to stack up, or simply go against a wall. And so you will step one foot on top of the block. With the other leg, just come forward, and with the back leg, the one that's on the block, straighten the knee first, and then lean forward. Just enough, so you want to play around with a mild stretch, a bit like mild curry, not strong curry. And make sure you look forward so you don't fall off the block, just like I did now. Maintain the heel firmly on the ground and intensify by just leaning forward. I always like to lean forward on a breath. I like to exhale into it. Alright, hold the stretch for 30, 40, 50 seconds, longer if you have a situation with your calves. And then step back and for a moment just relax the leg and just compare it to the other side. We will do the same leg again, this time because there's two parts in the calf muscle, the gastrocnemius and the soleus. And so what we've just stretched out was the gastrocnemius. And now we're going to go into the soleus. And the soleus is that muscle that really holds most people back from squatting down. And the trick is to keep the foot on the block or against the wall. You start again with the knee straight. Lean into it, just like you did before. Okay, now here's the trick. Now you need to bend that back knee just enough so you get a different spot in the calf. And so for a lot of people this will be quite challenging to bend the knee, and then you can stretch the leg out, and you can do this a few times. Bend knee and stretch it out. Yeah, so there's two types of stretches you need to do. One with a straight knee, one with a bent knee. So we'll just do the other side now. First with a straight knee, I'm leaning forward. Beautiful stretch. I love this stretch. Definitely do this stretch if you're a jogger or you hike a lot. Very important. You can always do it against a tree if you're outside, but take your time. And now we'll do it with a bent knee. Just, yeah, I can feel this side is tighter. My knee has more problems bending. Still leaning into it. And then releasing. So if you do this every day, your squat technique will improve. Now we take the block away and we start on the floor on all fours. And again, you may need to use the block. Place the block just on your sitting bones and you sit between the feet. The heels are on the outside. Some people, like myself, don't need a block, so you can remove it. So what you want to do is release the groins down and leave the knees a little bit apart to start with. From here, let me put this away. This is Virasana. You can look straight ahead, hold it for a few breaths. Then tuck your toes under. And also here, hands to the heels, and again you release the groins down. This time the sitting bones are hovering above the floor. Look straight ahead, shoulders back. From there we take the hands forward in line with the knees. Lift the knees up, bring it to the outside of the upper arms, and I like to call this the high-heeled squat, a bit like a frog, sitting on a leaf. And then from there release the heels from the ankles to the ground, and it helps sometimes to pull the mat forward, to hang on to the mat. Or simply keep the heels off the ground until eventually they will come down. Once you're there, place the sit bones to the ground and hold the front of your ankles. Like so. And now, like you've seen before, I've just fallen back a little bit because the groins were a bit tight first thing in the morning. So what you can do is shift the feet forward, hold the shins and lift the chest forward, shoulders back. And then from there you stretch your legs forward to release the knees for a moment. From there we reverse everything. Bend your knees, both at the same time. So here you require a little bit of belly muscles. Bring the feet as far back as you can. Hold against the shins. And now you can practice to separate the knees, shift the arms forward so that the buttocks come off without your help of the hands. Then prayer hands. However, if this is not possible for you and you feel you are stuck, simply use the hands behind you and press yourself up. Okay, from there, sit in the squat and take one hand on top of your thigh and press the thigh away. Now here, you need to turn the foot out. So the knees always have to follow the feet in the same direction. That's very important for the knees. Then do the other side, turn out, press the thigh away, back to center. And now we'll bring the heels up again, so the hands are in front. Release the groins down. Knees come forward. Again, hands to heels, we will hover. And feet flat. We sit one more time between the feet. Okay, now we'll do this in a bit of a quicker succession, and then you can do as many rounds as you need to. I suggest you do this every day together with the standing stretch. So here we go without too much instruction. And that's about it. Thank you again for watching Susi Davies Dynamic Yoga. I'm wearing again a shirt from gossamerzen.com. And please, if you enjoy my videos, just click the subscribe button and press the bell next to it if you want to get notifications from my videos that I try to upload every Friday. Thank you so much. Namaste.